Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today for Knife Show Sunday, I've got a little knife that I told Coyote 238 that I'd do a video on for him. He did a video on what I would consider to be its big brother a month or so back. I have been researching this, trying to find out information, and have had absolutely no luck. And the knife I have got is this little fella. Guarantee you, Coyote, you know exactly what knife this is. Let me get you turned around here and we'll go over this knife a little. I'll tell you what little bit I do know about it. I got this knife as a Christmas gift back in 1981, 1982. It was the very first fixed blade I ever owned. I had been bugging my dad for a fixed blade knife, and this is what I got for Christmas that year. Dad even engraved my name into the tang. As you can tell by looking at this, it's kind of a full tang knife, and it's kind of not. The tang does run all the way through the handle, but it stops right here at the end, and I don't know if you can see them. I'll try to get them on. It's got two pins holding the aluminum pommel on. The spacers on this handle are brass and black plastic. I'm pretty sure these are just plastic made to look like bone. It's got a brass hilt on it, cross guard, whatever you want to call it. This is a Western. The model number, and I can't tell for sure. Let's see if I can. It's either S-H488A or S-H48BA. I can't tell. But the overall length on this knife is about 7¼ inches. The blade length on it from the crossguard to the tip's about 3½, and from the tip to the edge of the cutting back here is about 3⅛. So it's not a very big knife at all. For comparison, there's an SE3, it next to an SE3. So it's very, very small. When I first got this knife, I carried it every time I went to the woods. The original sheath was made out of leather. It was very, very thin, and over time, the knife actually poked through the end of the sheath, cut the stitching, and it just fell apart. So at that point, I quit carrying it and had other fixed blades that I carried, and I made this little sheath for it. And pretty much retired this knife to the purpose of processing game. Still to this day, if I kill a deer and I bring it home, this is the knife I use to bone everything out with. Not sure what kind of steel it is. I just know that it's some kind of stainless. The stock is very, very thin. For comparison, here's a Mora Cansbull, and they're about the same thickness. I guess you would call this a full tang knife because the tang does run all the way through and is exposed on both the front and the back, even though the pommel is pinned on to it. I don't have a lot to say about it because I couldn't find a whole lot of information on it. But Coyote, there you go. I told you I'd get a video up on the little brother to that one that you did. Well, we're rolling up on 500. We're getting closer, so it won't be long before the giveaway takes place. I'll get another video for you soon. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all have a good one.